This is a Rogue Media Network podcast.
Hey, y'all. What's up? This is Tisha.
I'm Tangie.
And I am Summer.
Welcome back to Forbidden Rubbish.
Yay. Are we
Thank
yay?
y'all for tuning
Are we
in.
done with the yays?
Yeah. Can we say welcome back to Forbidden Rubbish?
Welcome back.
Absolutely.
Oh,
welcome
okay.
back.
Welcome
It's
back.
always welcome back.
Don't forget to
Like,
comment,
and
subscribe.
yes, and share.
Yeah,
Yes,
and share.
absolutely
Share.
share.
Yeah.
And
Please
and-
do.
Yes.
Click the notification bell too,
Yes.
so you can receive updates for new episodes.
Yes.
Mhm.
And I'm just going to ask, I always ask, how are we feeling?
Whew, I'm feeling good. It's been a long day.
Yeah,
And
already.
it's still early, but it's been a long day, a long,
Yep.
busy day. But I'm feeling good overall.
Yes. And this is going to be our, how you feeling?
I'm feeling great. What about you?
Yeah. How about
Yeah,
you?
how about
Tisha?
you?
I just be, I just be feeling like on podcasts that I feel like I just be like,
going.
Yeah, like
nonstop.
anxious.
Mhm.
it's just like,
Me
I
too.
forgot about
Even
that.
the night before, though.
Yeah, I'm just
even
like-
the night before, I be feeling like,
got so
okay,
much.
like I got so much to do to prepare.
Were you
know?
not like by the end of the night? Were you ready and like tomorrow I'm good? it's a
Yeah, I
fresh
was
start?
good, but I just had a lot going on yesterday.
Mhm,
So
I know.
yeah, but it was. I'm here. and
Yesterday was a little bit
Yeah.
bizarre. Yeah.
It was like hectic. Like even if
Mhm.
I thought even if you think you settled, you still be
even
like,
if you think you got everything
yes, 'cause
together.
I thought I had all my stuff
yeah.
together. I was like, I'm on top of this. And
Yeah.
it's like, no, you're not.
Yeah.
You ain't got nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing done.
I agree.
So this is our Mother's Day episode, right? Is it
Yes.
episode?
Is it?
Episode. So happy Mother's Day.
Yes.
So
Happy
will
Mama's
this
Day.
air before or after Mother's Day?
I'm not sure.
I didn't really look at the
It airs
calendar
the Tuesday of Mother's Day.
Mother's Day. So yes, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Happy Mother's Day to all of us.
yes. Happy Mother's Day to all those who stepped into the role of mamas,
Absolutely.
aunts, godmamas, everybody. I'm
All
not saying
that.
mamas.
I like mamas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Your bouquet is giving Mother's Day.
Yes, it is.
That's what I was
It
thinking.
really is.
That's what I was like, what's Mother Day?
Mm-hmm.
So, and everybody that already liked, commented, we got a lot of comments and
Yes,
stuff.
we appreciate
Or-
the
yes.
feedback.
Very
We
grateful.
really do.
Mhm.
This is still
Yeah.
new to all of us, so any feedback is good feedback.
Yes.
Again, if it's something that y'all want to hear about, comment and let us know.
Hear your mic fighting.
And I'm
Girl,
just gonna,
yes.
I'm gonna go straight to it because I just have a question here.
Uh-oh.
So y'all, so we film in advance. So by the time y'all see it, it may have settled in a little bit, but it's still fresh because it just happened. I just want to get everybody's thoughts about OJ
about
because
OJ.
I've
Okay.
noticed that since he's passed, all they talk about is the trial. Like everything is like they're bringing the trial right back up. What do y'all think about?
Oh,
Like
okay.
I'm wondering, like, is it necessary to bring up the
to
trial
bring up the trial
over and over, or is it just
right?
RIP? I mean, or whatever you want to
Just
say. 'Cause,
remember
they're
him-
actually replaying the trial.
He has so many different accomplishments and
Right.
things that they could talk about aside from the trial. I haven't really seen anything about OJ.
Mm-hmm.
Only because I hadn't really been tuned in to like the news or anything.
Mhm.
I did see one picture come up on Facebook, but it was a picture of him and his first wife and their kids or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But that's about it. So
Yeah.
I don't really I'm not
For what I've
sure.
been seeing, they've just been like, he was accused of it. He was that, and I was just like, why? would
That's
you
not
still talking about it?
necessary.
It's not. I
Yeah.
just feel like it's not necessary to do that. But
Right.
it
He
could just
won
be
the
me.
case.
What you
So
think?
I think that is a little bit tacky.
Mhm.
I think that if he I think that if you didn't have anything to say while he was living, you didn't talk about it then, don't wait till he passes away
Right.
to kind of diminish
Right.
I mean, his character and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it shouldn't overshadow all the positive things
Right.
that he
Right.
did here.
Because what was he, a football player, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, y'all can talk about his highlights.
Right.
You know,
show some of him
highlights.
He was a
And
nice looking brother too. That
he
guy could show some.
was, yeah.
OJ was nice.
Yeah, he was
Right.
nice looking back in the day.
Okay. What was it? Oh, we continuing?
Yeah.
What we say? Okay. So we done. Shit. It's gonna be a long day.
Okay.
So we are we done with that? Wait.
What did you have
That
more,
was
some
kinda
more
like
things that you
your
wanted to say about it?
Rapid fire.
It wasn't a rapid. It was kind of like a.
Yeah,
Just
icebreaker.
a just
It was
a
Start the day.
I just
current
wanted,
event.
It just
type.
been on my mind a little bit because I'm like, why they keep playing this trial
Yeah.
over and over again, and
Yeah.
then they go back to Nicole and they showing Nicole face. And I'm just like, what they got to do
Why
with
is
him?
that?
Maybe
down there?
they feel like, oh, we didn't get our justice.
That's what I think.
You know what I mean? We
I
didn't
think
get our
they
justice
never-
for her. Yeah, they never got over that.
They never
Yeah.
got over that he
Yeah.
got off.
Yeah.
Now let's just be real. Is it that they never got over a black man getting off for quote unquote killing a white woman? Is that what we saying?
That's what I've always felt.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
just me
Could be.
personally.
and they
I'm
like we're gonna
sure.
get you one way or another, sucker.
Mhm.
I don't think if it was a black ex-football player who killed a black wife,
Right.
no
They
offense
would be
that it would
talking
be
about
this.
Yeah,
Right. Still
yeah.
trying to talk
I don't
about
think
it.
so.
Because it was like 94, and they playing
That
like
was a long time ago. I was still in
junior
school.
high.
Yeah.
I remember like they was showing yesterday like the Bronco chase, and I'm like, why y'all showing the Bronco chase and this man done died?
Yeah,
I
they
think it
could
didn't
be
help that he wrote the book though. Maybe
If
that's
I
how-
killed her,
Yeah.
But how long ago was that?
But it's like it's kind of taunting. You know what I mean?
you
Like
think he taunted a little bit? Is that the word?
I think it's a little bit
Childish Gambino, like he was very
Yeah.
very childish. on that?
Childish with
yeah,
that.
it was like I got off.
Yeah,
Like it
yeah.
was
But
just a
still,
little
that was
bit.
so long ago, though. Even how long did he write the book? How long ago was that?
I don't
It was
know.
a
We
long,
might
long
have
It
to
was a
Google
long
it
time
and
ago
see.
too.
But then that begs to differ. If you get found not guilty, are you not guilty? Is it
In
the-
what
because now
Right,
because
right.
OJ making me realize even if the court find you not guilty, you
That
still
part,
guilty.
you're
to
still
the,
guilty.
You still guilty to
Yeah.
the
100%. And even if you
Absolutely.
innocent, sometimes you can still go to jail and be innocent.
Right.
And you're
Right,
still
right.
guilty.
because people still be like, he's a murderer. And I'm like,
Mhm.
okay,
They never let that go.
they never let it go.
Right.
But then he got found. Johnny Cochran got him off.
Mhm.
The jury got him off. So
Yeah.
I'm like, is he considered a murderer?
So I'm gonna say again, I probably would have put it to bed when he was found innocent. But what if I did?
He did write that book.
I mean, it's like
Right. Yeah.
He did write that book.
seriously.
He did write that book.
That was
Yeah.
But technically, he's still innocent though. But I know what you're saying. It's like, why would you do that? Because he wrote the book, had an interview
What was
about
the
it and
purpose
everything.
of
Yeah.
you doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very petty, narcissist
Yeah.
behavior. I think at that
Yeah.
time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Would y'all, if Rkelly got out today, would y'all go to his concert?
We already been to
That's
a R.
a good
Kelly
question.
concert.
We have. In
Was it all three of
Waco,
us?
public announcement.
Was it you?
With H-Town
Rockola Jam?
at the Coliseum?
Possibly. Yeah.
This is when he had Honey Love and
Yes.
Well,
Twelve
he was with
Vibes.
public. He was with public
Vibes.
announcement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
H-Town opened up for
Uh-huh.
him. Was that
Okay.
you?
Yeah, that was me.
I just remember Summer
Rockola
Space.
Jam, R. Kelly. Yeah.
Was it UGK
Uh-huh.
too?
No.
No, it
Mm-mm.
wasn't UGK.
It was at the Coliseum. We were young because
Yeah,
it
we
was
were-
like
we were-
93.
Yeah, we were hecka young.
The Coliseum over there. Okay, yeah, it sure was.
But he
Yeah.
out. He gets out tomorrow. And he's
Oh,
headlining.
does he?
No,
Or
this is,
Kelly.
I'm setting. I'm
I don't know if
I'm
we
like,
got
I missed
excited.
I'm setting the premises up. He gets out tomorrow and he's like, I'm gonna do a concert at the House of Blues. Y'all going or y'all staying?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I
How
still
much are
like
the
his
tickets?
music. You can't deny him.
You can't
his
deny.
music is like, I love his music still.
I do too.
I like his music.
I do.
I mean, I don't.
So are you going to the concert
Yes.
though?
It says Friday night.
Mhm.
It's nice summer night outside. He out. The girls are all together and the tickets is $60
I'm
VIP.
not going. I'm gonna
Okay,
be
how
honest.
did he get out? Was he's been found not guilty or something?
I think this is my opinion now. This is my opinion. I think he will get out before his time. I think it's going to be a Bill Cosby situation. I think they're going to find some type of loophole. I don't think he's going to serve no 20 years. I
Yeah.
just don't see it, but I could be wrong.
For one, I mean, he's $1 million brand himself. He's gonna put it's all about the money.
Right.
It's all about the money at the end of the day. So if they feel like they can make more money off of him, then yeah. So he probably, well, I understand what he did, but my thing is, what caused him to be put in jail actually? Because everybody knew that it was going on.
Everybody knew.
Everybody knew it was going on. So what did he not abide with, or what did he reject? Basically, who did you piss off to make everything come about now? The same thing like
with Diddy.
Exactly.
Who you piss off? Because this is old news. Because they only let it come out when
they're not doing what they want them to do, or
when they done with you, like Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
And Damon Wayne's words, some of them women weren't even. You probably got to bleep that out. In other words. You mean to tell me he had to beg all these? He had to make all these. He didn't have
to do that. Yeah,
but
absolutely.
But so back. Are you going to the concert? Rkelly?
I don't know for sure if I would go to the concert, but I am gonna forever play his music.
You still step in the name of love?
I still step in the name of love.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
hey.
I do still step in the name of love if they play it.
You can't deny his talent.
Seems you like I ain't stepping in the name of love.
Okay, hold on. Did we lie about our ages growing up?
All the time.
Did we have fake IDs?
No.
Yes. Well, we used to use
to get to deviate.
We used to use. I still have a Shay's ID.
I used to use LaShonda's ID to get into we went to City Lights underage, DJs underage.
Yeah.
We hung around grown people, right? So
who knows? But I mean, now I'm not gonna lie. I have heard that they said he used to hang around the playgrounds, the high schools. So that's another.
That's alarming.
That's now if you hanging around like you're looking for a young tenderoni. But I mean,
y'all be surprised how young y'all ancestors were when they got pregnant by them.
Oh no, I know it, and some of them, a real big age gap. Mm-hmm. But it still doesn't. It doesn't make it right. Right. But I feel like it was consensual.
I do too. I don't think that. I
don't think he didn't have to rape nobody.
No. You think he was like
he didn't have
and love and just pulling her clothes off?
I have mixed feelings about that one
because we was running with these grown men. We were running with. So at some point, do we have to take accountability to women and the mamas put them there? The mamas put. I don't want to make this an Rkelly topic, but I'm just saying. I was thinking of it like if he got there, how many folks would go see him? Are y'all really mad at Rkelly, or is it just like?
Mm-mm. Now I don't believe that I'm going to. I can't see myself actually supporting him, but like I said, I do still listen to if a Rkelly son come on the radio, I'm not gonna cut it. Oh my gosh, I can't. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna sing it like he got.
Unless I believe I can
he's
fly.
So talented. You still think he top 5? Top 5 R&B singers? You think he top?
Oh, he's up there for sure.
If he ain't top 5, he gotta be top 10.
I agree.
He is that man. Yeah, he's a genius when it comes to music. You got to give him his props.
Yeah, I agree.
You got to give him his props on that.
Okay.
But okay, so what do you think? Would you go to the concert?
Yeah, would you go?
I might.
I might go. Yeah.
I mean, I never was mad at Bill Cosby. I was like,
I was never mad at Bill Cosby either. And some of that stuff just seemed like so. I don't know.
You know why? The minute y'all stop supporting Elvis, I'll ride with y'all on Rkelly. But y'all still got Elvis Presley up here who married a 14-year-old girl.
The Playboy Bunny, the Hugh Hefner.
Hugh Hefner.
Right.
Like, all of them, they've been doing it. Yeah.
Wrong is wrong, don't get me wrong, but y'all always want us to tear down
it needs
ours,
to be
but then y'all
across
get
the board.
He still got statues up and everything. Like,
yeah, it needs to be all across
was like
the board.
14, so
yes,
she
was.
That's not fair. So,
and you never hear anything about that.
Never. So, they never bring it up.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know.
That's a good topic.
Yeah. That's a whole nother topic.
So you're going to the concert at
I think I may go see Vibe. Vibe.
Okay.
Y'all don't think so?
You already been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when we went to his concert, it was like one album in. Just imagine we would have went like.
It was 12 play.
And it wasn't him by himself.
No, it wasn't 12 play.
It was public announcement. Rkelly in public announcement. He was in a group.
That was the 12 play album.
That came afterwards, I thought.
That was his first solo album.
12 play.
What album was the one with Vibe?
I want to hear it now.
That's whatever album.
It was called Rkelly in Public Announcement.
Yeah, it was Rkelly in Public Announcement.
That was the title?
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Vibe.
What's that song they used to sing? Who was the girl that called you? John Doe.
That
That
was
was
late.
Public Announcement.
No,
that
that
was
was down the
further
line.
down.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because he did that one with somebody.
Jane, Public Announcement did.
No, Tisha. He did that with a
With the
woman.
woman. That was a little further down.
That song that go Jane Doe.
Yeah, she takes over.
No,
and she
it was just them two.
Yeah, it's a female.
Because I could see the
Sparkle.
video.
It's
It was Sparkle.
Yeah.
I thought that was go, you better be careful
Oh,
what you
yeah,
say
that's
to me.
Sparkle.
No, who was the girl I saw you with? That was him and a woman. She sings to him and she
What did she
replies. Who is the
I
girl
don't
I saw
know.
you
She
with?
say, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's
don't
Public
know.
Announcement,
No,
y'all.
that's a
No, I
woman
don't think
with
that
him.
was Public Announcement.
Okay.
I feel like that came a little later.
Yeah.
A little while later.
It was a little while later.
Mhm.
Okay. I don't know. Okay, what we got? What's up?
We
first?
have the first topic is woe is me. For people who are still blaming their parents. That sounds so harsh.
But it's true. It's
That's
true.
holding on to things that their parents may have done
Yeah.
in the past or at some point of their life.
Mhm.
Yeah. What's y'all's views on that? Why are you looking at me like that?
I want to write off your view.
My view, I think I have a few, but one of them that I have here is that parents aren't perfect.
Mhm.
I feel like if you are a parent yourself, or going to be a parent, like how many mistakes have you made
Right.
or are going to make?
Mhm.
Right.
So it's like you deserve, I'm only human. I need grace, but
Mhm.
then you give your parents none.
Right.
So that's
Yeah.
one of my views.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What about you?
I feel like there's a time at a certain point in your life you have to move on
Let it
from
go.
that. I think that when we're young, we blame everybody.
Mhm.
But then when you get older and start growing and learning and realize you ain't so perfect your own self,
Right.
you have to realize that it's what can you do. And I'm just gonna share something. My aha moment with that was really quick. Is I used to have a habit of hitting on men, like just trying to like thinking it's
just
cute.
kidding. Okay.
Like what you go top.
Yeah.
You know, thinking it's cute.
Mhm.
And I would always equate that with my mom and dad, they used to always argue.
Mhm.
And my dad used to hit my mama. And so I
Right.
just this. And I would use that for like
An excuse.
an
A
excuse.
reason.
Oh, my temper's so bad. Oh, da 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 da.
Mhm.
And it's just like I remember one time I had hit this guy, and baby, he's stocky. He was,
Yeah.
and it was just like I could see the huffing and puffing. Like
Mhm.
if girl, I would not. And I could hear God saying, the next time you do that, I'm gonna allow this
Mhm.
man to knock you out.
Right.
Was this one
Right.
of your little taps or was this a real
No, I was
hit?
just like trying to fight. Like,
Mhm.
but I think that you know how far you can go. I
With
was
a
doing it because
person.
I knew I could get away with it. But in that moment, what if?
If he would have just reacted,
And
right?
then that's no excuse. And so that's
Mhm.
why you have to quit blaming your past sometime. That's not the other people's problems or
Mhm.
faults. Blaming your parents. Now, it may go a little off on what you're saying as far as blaming parents, but I think it still goes
No,
together.
I agree.
Because I was using them two arguing as a way for me to be like, this is why I got it, and you're gonna have to
Mhm.
just deal with it. And it's
Right.
like, no, that's not cool. You
Yeah.
need to change that. And if you recognize that, break that generational curse.
Mhm.
You break that by saying you keep your hands to yourself, or find a light at the end of that tunnel. Like,
Right.
she
Right.
made it out, or they did. I mean, you can find some type of tunnel to just. I'm rambling. But go
Yeah.
ahead.
No, I think that what you saying,
I agree.
I agree too. And I also think that even though, and not saying like it's okay if you had a parent that's
Mhm.
neglectful or abusive or anything like that, that really caused some harm to you. It's not get over it. But I do think it's your responsibility to go get therapy or to go
Right.
get healing for
It
yourself. or to
is.
go
I
fix it.
agree. And then my take on that is you never know what your parent went through.
Right.
Some parents didn't have a figure to teach them how to love. You know, situations are different. You may have a person who feel like their parent loved a sibling more than them or
Mhm.
didn't show them love. Maybe the parent had an addiction.
Mhm.
It's so many different scenarios. So I think that you have to start with, you have to forgive them.
Right.
Right.
Forgiveness, and the
Yes.
forgiveness is not necessarily for them, but it's for you,
That's true.
for healing. And I know that I've talked to like just people throughout the years or whatever, when they're trying to if they're having anger issues with a person or whatever, I would tell them just write down your feelings to that person or text it to them. And don't do it expecting a response because they may not respond.
Or they may have passed away.
Yeah, they could be they could have passed away. So that healing is for you because it's unhealthy and it's toxic for you to carry all that. You know what I'm saying? And so you got to forgive them and move forward because you don't want to get stuck in that place. You know what I'm saying? You have to move move from that, be able to grow from that situation. So I say, I mean, it doesn't do you any good to keep holding that resentment.
Yeah, I agree.
You had something else to say?
Well, I just was wondering, like, do y'all think that a person should stick by you through that? Because I think you can lose a lot of good people in your life by holding on to the past, if that makes sense. Holding on to what happened. That's not that person's, when we think about it, we always want somebody to accept our baggage, but if somebody else came to us with, man, you don't understand, my mom and dad, we'd be like, baby, you got too much drugs. Go on. We would kick that man but with us, it's like, you don't understand. And it's like, why is it different?
Yeah. I think you have to be able to, I mean, it depends on if the person is willing to move from that situation. Like, for me, I'm willing to go through things with the person, but for how long? Because some people like to use that as a crutch. Like you said a while ago, you can't keep hanging on to something and using it for an excuse like, oh, I got anger issues. That's just me. But okay, you still thinking childlike ways. When are you going to grow from that? When are you going to get healing for yourself so you can move forward? And it may look like going to counseling or whatever the case may be. You know?
I think kind of both ways. I think if you're in a marriage and your spouse, like you said, the person is willing, but if the spouse is willing to go through that with you, I think they have to be strong enough to endure that. And I think that if they're willing to go through counseling with you, then they should. But I don't think it's nobody's responsibility. I think it's your own personal responsibility to be 100% whole all by yourself before you. And that's something I had to learn because I've been in a marriage and I didn't start off at 100% whole. And so you find yourself, like you said, Summer, using some things as a crutch. So no, it's not their responsibility. It's admirable if they're willing to go through it with you. I think if they're strong enough to endure it. But they shouldn't become your punching bag.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree. It is admirable if they
Well, the reason why I said that is because I remember one time I went to church with Tony Evans and he said this. He was like, men, when you're called to be your wife's provider, provisioner, protector, I don't even know if it was Tony Evans. I don't know. It might have been somebody else. But he was like, you know, she might come with those things. She might have been abused. She might have been, you know, and so you're going to have to be the cleanup man to a lot of things and clean up because women go through a lot. So I think if they can handle it and they want to stick it through, and like Summer said, if the person is willing to go get help, then another fight.
Okay.
But yeah, that's true.
So what did you say anything about the men, what they go through?
Men go through some stuff.
They do, but one thing that I do not like is when, you know, you'll have a man, say for instance, his dad wasn't in his life. And so then, you know, he's absent from his kid's life and he's like, you know, I didn't have a man to show me how to be a man, but you know what you missed as a child.
Right.
So that should be enough to let you know that you should be present in your child's life to give them what you want to think about those times where you was at a football game or whatever and you had that absent parent. Fill that void and you know what I'm saying, in that child's life. So I don't think no excuse is, you know, a good excuse.
Or
justifiable. And oh, no, I was going to say not to be insensitive.
You don't sound insensitive. You sound like even if you don't know, show up. Like you know to show up, be present. Even if you have to fumble it and figure it out along the way.
And kids don't want much. You can just sit there with them and eat some cereal and play a video game.
They would love
just be
it.
fine. I'm back to cereal again. But
I was thinking it. I'm like, what is it with her and cereal?
Because I feel like that's all kids be wanting is just, I remember you used to have every brand of cereal in your house. I'd be like, That's all they want is cereal.
Cereal.
But now they don't. Now I notice they want little can we go to IHOP? Can we go? And they want
They
to
want
want
a
they want a
want
5-course.
breakfast.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. Okay. What else?
Am I
On the
done?
what?
Oh, no.
No, on the
What time did we start? Oh, at 31.
12.
31. Okay.
12:31.
Yeah.
So,
She said, yeah.
or did y'all have anything else on that topic there?
I mean, okay, I just want to ask this for everybody. Have y'all forgiven both of y'all parents for whatever? Both. You forgiven?
I have. Like, I
Okay.
don't hold any.
I feel like time is like, life is too short.
It is.
I'm not going to be mad at my mom for whatever. I'm not going to do that. I love her too. And that's another thing. My love for her, it just definitely conquers anything, anything she could have done that I felt like was a problem. Because, and I feel like I got so much from her that benefited me
Right.
that I wouldn't even waste my time on the stuff that I feel like was
unfair
minuscule.
or whatever. Yeah.
And then as far as my dad goes, it's like my daughter said about me, my mom did such an amazing job that I don't even have the time to think about my dad not being present or what he did or did not do.
Right.
My mom killed it by herself. So, yeah, I forgive them both.
And what about you?
Yeah, let me tell you something about losing a parent. It's best to forgive them while they're there because you will live a regret when they're gone. And I was very hard on my daddy in his last 2 years, just trying to, I'm mad at you for how you did mama. And I was just very, very, I ain't gonna get emotional, but I was very, very hard on him.
Yeah.
And then when he was in that hospital bed, I was still hard on him.
Okay.
Then when he only got a week left, I was still hard on him.
When did you forgive him?
After.
Yeah.
After.
How much longer after? Like, was it a week, 2
I was probably
years?
10, 20 years down the line. Because when
when
you're
did he
19,
pass?
you don't think
When did your dad pass?
a month after your mama.
Okay.
Your mama died in February, or the funeral was in February. My daddy was in March.
Okay.
So we was dealing with the same thing at the same time.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what clicked in your head in that moment where you decided to forgive him?
I realized how much I missed him and needed him. Like I realized, like I wish my daddy was here. I wish my daddy was here. When, girls who still have their father, you don't realize how blessed you are.
That is a blessing.
A girl needs her daddy.
Absolutely.
Like,
Yeah.
but they do. That's why I said God designed us
I agree.
specifically for a man and a woman to care for that child. And when I think back on the good things for my dad, I was just like, that's a blessing for him to take you fishing, to show you this, and show you that. How he used to dress, the music, the cologne, just little small things, the air freshener, just the small things. It's over the man it was. And then when I got older, I just was like,
angry.
Yeah, I was just mad at him. But then after I got maybe like 29, 30, that's when I was like, you fool.
Yeah.
You dummy.
Yeah.
But then because he used to come in my dreams all the time and visit me, but he never did my sister.
Okay.
So I think there was something there with that.
Yeah.
And that's when I started forgiving him, when I realized how much he did love me through those dreams. I was just like, my daddy really loved me.
So is that why you felt like you was angry, because you felt like he didn't love you, or like
I just was angry because I was just like, you should have did more.
Okay.
You should have did more. You should have manned up. You should have been there more for my brother. You should have been there. My daddy was a nice looking 6'7".
I remember
tall.
your daddy.
He had the women out. He had the women out the yin yang. So men who are womanizers, they're hurting their children when they're womanizers, because you spend so much time running behind PUSSY that you're not thinking about your kids, and they don't realize the things you do to women, it'll come back on your daughters, and you ain't here to deal with that.
Yeah.
So I'm going down another rabbit hole, but I'm just saying I had to forgive him. So that's when I say now, forgive them while they're here, and even maybe have a relationship with them.
So what did that forgiveness look like for you? Like, how did you get to that point? Was it you just woke up one day and been like you said, Tish, I'm stupid?
He would come to my dreams probably twice a month. That's a lot for 10 years. I think he died in 99. He would come to me all the time until 2011.
Yeah.
And it was just constant. And I felt like we was building a relationship in my dreams.
Yeah.
Almost like. And then I would cry. Then I would do
So did
this.
you ever get to say, I'm sorry?
To my
or
daddy?
I forgive you? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's probably why he was lingering around, because he wanted that.
Yeah, I think he knew. And he would come to me in his same scrubs.
Yeah.
Because he died in the hospital, so it would be scrubs. And I'd be like, here he go. Yeah, so that's how I always tell Dura, you don't know how blessed you are to have mama and dad. Like, when you lose a parent or a child or a spouse, you think of death completely different.
Yeah, you do.
So yeah. What would you say?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I think daddies are important.
They are.
They get the hard end of the stick a lot of times, but they are very important. Fathers, we need you, boo-boo.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
They gonna sound agree.
No, I do agree that daughters need their dads. For me in my situation, I'm blessed that both are still alive, but I just feel like it's only so much as the daughter. I'm my dad's only child. It's only so much you can do to keep reaching out and trying and trying.
Yeah,
that's true. So how often do you reach out? Or
I don't.
Or when was the last time?
When my grandmother just passed away, who I loved. His mom, my grandmother, I loved.
Yeah.
I think we spoke for like a few minutes and then that was it. And it's no excuse because now you have my number. You have ways to contact me. My auntie, my cousins, they do, but my dad, no. And
so what does he say when you talk to him? Like, does he try to make an excuse, or is he just like nonchalant about it?
It's cavalier. Just like, hey, girl, hey.
Like your sister, like y'all siblings.
Hey, it's good to hear from you, baby. Love you. And I'm, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But moving on.
But now what I will say about your daddy, he blessed you with a lot of talent. Because that's where a lot of your talent comes. See, it's always good in everything.
Yeah,
like you can sing.
It is.
You can do poetry. From what I seen in your daddy with the sit back, relax, Larry J production. It's like, you'll never forget that tape, baby. He said, sit back, relax.
Yes.
But that's where you got all that from. So that's a blessing in it. So, and then it passed on to your daughters. Like, that's generational.
I get a lot of talent from him.
So you cannot deny that from him.
That's true.
Yeah, no, of course
not.
not.
Yeah.
That is true.
Because that's why your... Not saying Denny didn't have any. Yes. You get your personality from Denny because she's funny, but your daddy passed on like he passed on. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he gave me a lot. I agree.
Yeah.
Sit back, relax, listen to Larry J production. I like that. Girl, yeah. Okay.
But yeah.
So, that was deep.
That was.
It was emotional.
For you deepers, I've been hearing that. Go deeper. Go deeper. We're deep.
So our next topic is veganism. Is there agenda? Is there an agenda to veganism? I have to say, for those who don't know, I am a vegetarian and I am thinking about going vegan if I could give up cheese. But
is that the only thing that's keeping you from it?
Yes, because I don't drink milk. I don't.
Do you do so? Like it's sour cream? You don't do sour cream?
No, I love vegan sour cream.
Oh, they have vegan.
Yeah, they got vegan sour cream. They got vegan cheese too. It just doesn't taste the same as regular cheese. Milk, I don't drink that. Butter, we have vegan butter. It tastes exactly the same. Okay. Yeah. But it's the cheese. Yeah.
You like cheese?
I do. I love macaroni, lasagna.
I love cheese.
Yeah. You love cheese?
Girl, yes.
If they said give up cheese, y'all couldn't do it. It would be a struggle.
Yes. What about you? Oh, you don't like cheese.
Okay. Right. You like Taniqua. Right. What about you? Don't do cheeseburgers?
No cheese.
Just on pizza.
I take the cheese off.
Oh, you don't do cheese at all. So
I do queso cheese because I don't think it's real cheese.
Okay.
It's something different about like nacho cheese, like at the fair.
Yeah.
I remember you would taste my lasagna.
But I like your lasagna. It's something you do with your lasagna to where.
Yeah, I know you don't like cheese.
But your lasagna is good.
Yeah. Do you think it's an agenda behind them pushing veganism?
I do think it's an agenda. Okay.
We was on
veganism. That's what I was saying.
Wow. We really did a sidebar.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I do think there's an agenda with veganism. So I just want to say this. Now that I've done research, I think that if a person is vegan, I do think it's healthy. If it's the fruits and vegetables.
Okay.
But I'm saying that I think there's an agenda behind them wanting us to eat things like the Impossible Burger.
The plant-based.
Okay, if it's plant-based and you made it, that's fine. But once I realized that Bill Gates was behind the Impossible Burger that's at these restaurants and the stuff he put in there, I was like, what's the agenda behind that? Why are you pushing it so hard?
Yeah.
And then it goes into, when I was researching this, they're now saying that cows are the cause for climate change. So what do you want to do with these cows? You want to get rid? See, it's at what point do we stop? Because you're saying cows, then after it's going to be chickens. Then it's going to be that. So you don't want us to have, I feel like we should have a choice for that.
I'm going to piggyback on that real quick since you're talking about the plant-based, and I'm going to read from what I just said. I mean, read from my card. But I did watch a video, and this guy, he was saying to stay away from the plant-based burgers. He said the ones at Target. He said because they contain highly inflammatory canola oil, refined coconut oil, and it has GMO, soy, or whatever. So I thought that was interesting. So since you said that, I wanted to add that.
That's what I was saying. Like a vegan person, like if you're just eating vegetables, fine. But why did y'all make this? If Mia wants to make a bean burger out of her house, that's different between them going to a factory creating these impossible burgers that have nothing in that's good. And I saw an interview with Bill Gates, and they was like, is it healthy? He was like, it's a little. Then why am I doing it then?
Well, Mia said, when I told her we were going to discuss this topic, I wanted to know what she thought because she's a vegetarian too. And she said, one thing that I'm noticing is that the impossible meat, it keeps changing. I noticed that too. Like when we first started buying impossible meat, and I've been a vegetarian before I've been a vegetarian since 2011. So I didn't even have impossible meat when I started being a vegetarian. But when I started buying the meat, it gave like a red color, looked like it had blood, but they did that on purpose. And then now it's just like, as time goes by, that's changed. And then I went to the store, I think it was this past week, and they had a new one at Randall's, and it was like new packaging, and I'm like, why? It's just why? What did you change?
Because if it's then let it just be. Why are you changing? And that's my whole point. I do not want to come down on vegans because I think it's awesome if you do that. It's the agenda behind. Anytime Bill Gates get involved, I have to question.
Go in the other direction
because this man has been on record saying we need to depopulate. I'm not eating nothing from no man that says it's too many of us.
Or nothing that he's promoting, period, for me.
But as I was digging, y'all, I realized that this man, we get the McDonald's fries and all the vegetables from his farm. I'm not comfortable with that.
I don't know, but that Impossible Burger be good.
From where? From where? McDonald's?
Not
or do they have
they have
where
it
do
too.
You get it from?
Houlihan's got a good one.
Oh,
like
just buying it from the. Oh,
they still got a Houlihan's?
Yes.
Which one you go to?
They have one in Dallas and Garland at the Firewheel Mall.
Oh, okay. Because they closed the one I used to go to. That's what I was asking.
Theirs is really good. I've had some good.
McDonald's fries are good too.
They good,
but I remember somebody did a study on those and they never did get old. They just set it out for a whole minute, so and it never did get old.
And that's because he has that thing called Appeal. Did y'all run across that when y'all was researching this? Bill Gates created Appeal, APEEL, and they put some type of toxin on your fruit to where it never gets old, and they're selling that in stores. And that's what I'm saying. You intervening with God's natural plan, and that's why I say I don't trust y'all.
Even when you think you're eating healthy, it's like. You don't know what you're eating. You don't know what they're putting in the food.
You got to grow your own food to be 100% sure.
I agree.
Right.
What else did you have? Oh, and I also wanted to say that he's the largest farm owner now. He owns the most farmland. That's scary to me.
And then remember when all the farmers had when all of their crops and stuff was burning up. To me, I felt like that was
a setup.
Yeah.
Well, I will say this about veganism, period. I love the benefits that Tabitha Brown points out. And then there's a lady, I don't know if you guys have heard of her. Her name is Chef Babette. She's like 75 years old. She can still do like 100 push-ups.
Oh, wow.
But she's a raw vegan.
Is that the lady with she has very, very short hair? No,
I think she wears it kind of
curly.
I don't know. I think it's kind of curly sometimes. I've seen her but y'all, this lady looks amazing. I think she's like 75, and she says, "I eat raw vegetables, fruits and vegetables." She's a raw vegan.
She don't cook the nutrients out. Is what you said.
That's what she said. She doesn't cook the nutrients out, and because she said once you let them get to a certain temperature, that's what you're doing. But y'all, this lady can do like push-ups and everything.
Wow.
She's gorgeous.
That's amazing.
I do think that eating that type of diet is good. I just don't trust
the
other part of it. But we don't need the Impossible Burger when you think about it. I mean,
She like, I don't know.
No.
I need that.
Here's why I'm gonna wrap this up by saying this. I have had an inkling within me that for some reason I don't need to eat it. Don't know the reason why. You ever just get a feeling that you need to cut something out, and then you find out later down the line, you be like, oh, that's why I feel that way.
Yeah.
I do have a feeling that I need to not eat it. And I've shared that with Mia.
I mean, this isn't I'm not vegan or whatever, but I kind of stopped buying like the chicken tenders from HEB or whatever. I don't mean to put their name out there, but it is what it is. But so you do notice food changing over the years. Like they have this, and I don't know if it's to preserve it or whatever, but it's like a little strip, a white strip.
I'm sorry.
So even when I would I would cut that off, and so my strips be just hella small. I don't know what it is. And then I told my sister them they was like, I think that's always been there. And I'm like, no, that was not there.
Like
so
an extra piece of
like
skin
it's a skin like
I know what you're talking about.
It's like a white little strip. And so I always cut that off and just, so I don't even buy the tenders no more because I don't even like fooling with it.
And I love HEB, and they building one in Mansfield, and it's like I'm so excited about it. But the thing about HEB is a lot of their meat come from China, and that's why I stopped buying meat from them. Because when I went one day to get some catfish, it said made in China. What do you mean made in China? I don't want nothing that's made.
Oh no!
I need you to say, really at the end of the day, it's done got so big and out of control that we never gonna know. Right. The only way to be 100% is to grow your own food or go to a farmer and say, "Can you kill me that cow that's mooing right there?"
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
So, and I mean that's the only way, because I think the end game is for them to have control over all the food.
Everything. But it's not even just the food though. When you think about it, it's the deodorants, it's the it's they put different chemicals and stuff in inside of everything, lotions or whatever. It's like they trying to take us out any way they can.
When you walk into a store, cancer's beaming off the walls, like just with all the toxins that they have. Like I don't know, we so far gone. It's just so.
But so you might as well eat what you like.
I think it's all about moderation.
She said no.
I think it's all about moderation. Like I try to stay away from a whole lot of red meat. Fish is my go-to. I love fish. I don't even have a desire to give up fish. Right. You know what I'm saying?
So you would become a pescatarian?
Possibly.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got one more thing to say about this. Y'all know be done because I went down a rabbit hole with this. Do y'all do apple cider vinegar?
Yes.
Brags?
Yes.
Guess where them apples come from now?
Earlier today.
Did
you talk about apple cider vinegar earlier?
Well, it's a deal. Well, Tony got me drinking this stuff. It's tonic, but it's like an apple cider vinegar,
like a shot.
Tonic. Yeah, you do a shot. You swish it around your mouth, and then you swallow it, and it cleanses you. Like it's like a good detox.
That? I haven't had from Trader Joe's. It's like that small.
Well, they may sell it in the shots, but they sell a bottle, and so you just put it, put it in a little cup or whatever and use it. But it cleanses you, and it has different ingredients. I know cayenne pepper is one of the ingredients, and it has like some natural, good, ingredients in it. But what's going on with apple cider?
Katy Perry and them bought Bragg's apple cider vinegar. Okay. Katy Perry and them bought it. But they saying that those apples that they're using now are not the same apples that
they were using before.
They're using Bill Gates' appeal apples.
Wait a minute.
And those apples have that thing on there. And when I looked at my new bottle of apple cider vinegar and I compared it to my old one, it's much lighter now.
I thought the color changed.
The color changed.
Like,
and I'm like, we can't have, they try to
everything.
I shook mine up and everything. I'm like, am I tripping?
And the mother is almost not there no more. Remember how you used to have like a lot of mother at the end?
Yes, at the bottom of
that's because I was like, why is my apple cider so bright? It's like that color now versus it used to be a little darker.
So that's the brand? So is it just
Bragg's? That's who Katy Perry bought, but they saying she's getting her apples come from the appeal apples. I don't know. I just feel like they're putting their hands in. Bill Gates is just the front man, but I think that when I say they, I mean those who have the money and the control. They're putting their hand in everything because if they can get us with the food, then that's a wrap.
Absolutely.
So, what do y'all think about veganism?
I want to know.
But I will say I think that eating all vegetables
And fruit.
excellent.
You
I
said
would never
just
not
fruit,
say not do
You
that.
saying
absolutely.
organically.
Organically,
The real
natural
deal.
from God's green earth. When you
Right.
start going to a factory and making patties and patting them up and saying, this is vegan.
So
no, that's Soylent
basically,
Green.
do your research.
Yes.
I will say
on
this,
what
and I'm
to
gonna let
do.
y'all wrap this one up too. When I worked in a nursing facility, I used to work with this African. You know, when you're in a nursing facility, the residents get like dementia and Alzheimer's, and she was like, "We don't have that in Africa." And I was like, "Why not?" She said, when it comes to animals and stuff, we just get the animal and kill it and eat it raw. We don't put the preservatives, the antibiotics. They don't do that.
That's what it is.
And so if
right.
you notice, they don't have like dementia and Alzheimer's and stuff the way we have it. It's not as prevalent. And I'm like, that's crazy.
So that listens to my next question, y'all. This is off topic. Is America the greatest country in the world?
Was that a ponder like a like?
Because she's right.
Oh,
Because
that
when I
wasn't
was looking at
rhetorical. Oh,
it was
okay.
serious because when I was looking at the menu, McDonald's menu in Japan is
It's
completely
totally
different
different.
from
Yeah,
how our
it
menu is. Their food. So
certain things that America allow other countries like ban certain
Right.
things. Yeah,
They
certain
ban it.
foods and all of that. So it's like, do America really?
they want us
care
fat.
about
We're
it.
fat and sick. We're fat and sick
Yeah.
and
I
dumb.
was gonna say we're
Right.
We're fat, sick, and dumb, and we use GPSs.
Fat, sick, and dumb.
I'm just
And
saying.
it all
in
boils
whole.
back down to the money.
Yeah.
It's a whole boils back down to
So
the
our
money.
next topic,
We
for
got
the-
like what?
for the sake of time, about 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah,
We started it.
Y'all
yeah.
want to
so-
do Mother's Day? Okay. hold on.
wait, what you got for Mother's Day?
Oh, the lady, Mary, our Black
Yeah,
History
come
fact.
on.
Or do y'all
Let's
want to do it
do
at the
that.
end? When y'all want to do that?
No, we
You
can
can
do it
do it
now
now.
because do y'all even
excited
think
about
we have enough time for this next topic?
What is it?
Flattery, because we started at
But we
12:31.
get an extra 10. We kept stopping too. We stopped twice.
Oh,
So we need
okay.
to-
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. We have this thing that we're gonna do it to where we're gonna do Black History. What are we gonna call this? Like, it's like, did you know? And the reason we thought of this is because what do we all know about Harriet Tubman, Malcolm
Rosa
X, Martin,
Parks.
Rosa, who was
W.E.B..
technically not the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The traditional.
But there's so much more, and it's our responsibility to know our history.
Instead of
Instead of
we on
depending
just
on
the
them.
February,
Right.
but that's a whole nother topic.
That's a whole
right
other
there.
topic too.
Okay, but yeah.
But so we're gonna do we're gonna try to do a Black History excellence, Black excellence. What do you call that word when they used to say on the news? Like we're doing a I don't know. We're gonna talk about just a Black History person, and so we have someone here. Hold on, y'all. Pause. Mason. Is his name Max?
Mason, I got all this.
Mason. Mason, how do we press?
Do you just press play?
How do we? I'm sorry, Mason.
I just hit the
Okay.
the left button.
Input.
No, just hit the left. Press left.
I don't see left. Oh, this little.
Yeah, the direction button. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, thank you.
Start
Okay,
back.
So who do we have, Tisha?
so our Black History excellent highlight. I don't know if that's gonna be. We're kind of gonna change that. I'm just saying something. Her name is Mary Beatrice Davison Kenner. She has a long name.
Remember the
But
name.
anyway, this lady who you're looking at here, she created what you would call, she called it the adjustable sanitary belt, which is AKA she created the first pad. And she created an adjustable pad. I want to show the picture of it. But
Okay. Is it not showing?
Mason, how do we change it to the next flick? Okay.
Just button again.
the same button.
Yeah. You have to angle.
Aim it to it.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Okay.
And then to go back to the original cover, just press it again.
Okay,
Okay.
sorry. Yeah, so this is what she created, and she made this to where it was. Are they gonna see me doing this?
I hope
Probably so.
Okay, like she created to where it was adjustable for those who had bigger,
Waist.
wider things. Anyway, so I'm just gonna read out this course. I don't remember everything, but beautiful Mary was born May 17, 1912. She lived 93 years, and she died in 06. She's created all kind of inventions since the age of 6, but this is one of the ones that she's known for. She tried to get this patent, but a company came to her in the early 50s, and once they saw she was Black, they declined to patent it. So she let the patent slip away because she couldn't get anybody to sell it. And then the corporations came in and took the patent at no cost, and they made lots of money off of it. So she never got to get paid for that. So, but when I was reading some of her quotes, she never was defeated about it, never had a bad attitude about it. She just went on to create other things. Like she created like something with the toilet paper. She did all kind of other patents. She has like 50-something patents.
Okay, so she did get patent for some of her things.
Yes,
okay.
she did. And fun fact about her, she married a pro wrestler who founded the Boys and Girls Club. So this family here was
that's what's
just
up.
a well-to-do family, and they lived next door to the Kennedys.
Okay.
When they
that's
were
what's up.
in their prime.
Yeah.
So
that's what's up.
It warmed my heart reading about her, because what I noticed about a lot of our ancestors back in the day, they never griped or complained. They just got stuff
kept it
done.
moving.
Kept it moving. And we like to
Right.
This lady could say it ain't fair. She didn't get paid for her patent, but
and she didn't stop.
Kept moving.
She didn't stop right
kept
there.
Moving. So anyway, so her name is Mary Patrice Davidson Kenner. She married a Kenner.
Remember the name.
Yeah.
She was
beautiful.
beautiful.
And she was a florist who owned 5 flower shops.
Okay.
She was one of the only Black florists.
She was a Renaissance.
Wow.
Yes.
She just did a lot.
She did a lot.
gorgeous,
So y'all were just looking at this right here. But I don't know. I just find our culture, it's
creators.
And I just want to say that everybody should be proud of their culture. But the thing with our culture is that we've been so brainwashed not to appreciate or not to want to do anything about it, which is why I think that we should
embrace it
more and realize that I just can't. I can't. Look, you can do it.
Right.
Little boys and girls, keep playing with those sticks and create something.
Keep using your imagination, because you never know.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah, for real.
And if you see your child has a gift or something, and they keep, why'd you take that apart? Let them
take it apart.
Because that's another thing, which I think goes back to one of our topics about that. But let them kids keep taking the stuff apart. They might be the next,
coming up with something.
Yeah. So, how do I cut it off now? I want to go back to our page. But I want to go back to our page.
You hit the same button again. Aim it. Yep. Go hit it again. Yeah.
I think it's going to keep going
hit
back
it again.
and forward. Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
What's our next
All right. So
are we done?
I think we need to cover about 15 or 20 more minutes, because like you said, we started at 1:31. We stopped.
Okay.
Do y'all want to do the next topic, or do you want to?
What is it?
So our next topic is copying a form of flattery, or are you trying to steal my identity?
I got a few things to say.
I mean, for me, if we didn't plan even if we plan a certain color scheme or whatever, I feel like everybody should show up as themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, your personality is gonna show up. Now, not to say that, you may not like the same, some of the same things or whatever, but I don't want to keep popping up somewhere and seeing myself. Even, I know a lot of women is big on that. If you going somewhere, you don't even want to see somebody with your same outfit on, let alone. So that gives kind of creepy vibes. Because
vibes.
Tune into yourself. Quit trying to tune into my energy. Find yourself.
I had to, so do I want to just be honest?
Be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've had a couple of folks that's done kind of watch what I get and they got it, or
like clothes wise, cars, materials, just all kinds of stuff.
Anything.
So style, just style. But and I remember one time I had called my sister's friend about it. I was like, I'm so mad. Every time I look up, somebody is trying to look like me. I was talking about a particular person. She said, if they made one, they made two. Look at it as a compliment. So I'm torn there. I'm torn there because part of me is like, okay, it's okay. But then the other part is but then I have to keep, I don't want it. Then it becomes like we looking like some damn Bebop twins. Like it looks goofy after a while. And we in there, and it's like, hey, we in the club, and we all look. But then at the same time, if you're an innovator in a certain thing, we copy everything we do.
Everything is being,
we copy. We see somebody on TV like, oh, I like that style, and there's been white girls I'd be like,
oh yeah,
I'm gonna bite that.
Absolutely. But I think it's different when it's so close to home.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
when it's close, when it's a close friend,
like a BFF or somebody you roll with a lot.
Sister. Now, it's been times me and my sister may pop up with the same shirt or something like that, but it's not nothing intentional. Like it's just something that we like. Or I don't mind like if you being with a friend and y'all both really like a shirt and you both get the shirt. Like, but it's just if it's repetitive with every single thing all the time, consistency. Like no, Slow your roll.
Coco Chanel has one of a quote that I love because I love her quotes. And it's, if you want to be original, be ready to be copied. And so I agree with you. The further away we are from each other in distance, that's fine. That's flattery, but I don't want to be side by side with some. I feel like when my personal identity is becoming obsolete and there is no line between who they are and me, that's a problem. If I tell you my ideas or my goals or my aspirations and you come behind me stealing my creations or ideas and oh, I'm gonna do that too. No, I don't want to share anything else with you because that's my thing. Go get your own thing. Now, if I motivate you, that's one thing. But if you stealing, I don't know about that.
Strong.
And then it's like,
I'm sorry. I'm like,
and then it's like you start questioning, like, okay, what is your motive? Are you trying to compete with me?
Yep.
Are you trying to be like me?
Or do you admire
or
me?
Like, what is it? What place are you coming from?
So what if they came to you and said, I admire you and I want to be just like you?
Well, baby, no.
Oscar Wilde said, be yourself. Everyone else is already taken.
Yeah.
That's a good quote. But but if you are a trendsetter or if you're always thinking outside the box, it is going to be copied.
Like you.
It is going to be copied.
I would copy you too.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't. Y'all all have your own unique, cute styles.
We do. But Tisha, you've always been definitely somewhere else out of this world when it comes to fashion.
I've calmed down a lot.
Yeah.
No, you have not.
I've calmed down a lot.
No, you I don't know. I wouldn't say calm down. I would say transition, but I wouldn't dare say. I don't think you could calm down.
You do have your own style. Yeah. So, I mean, I could see a person wanting to, but even still, even a close friend, even though I like your style, I'm not going to try to copy your style because that's you.
Yeah. So we copy hair, though. We're going to always copy hair.
I mean,
but not at the same time.
Yeah, not at the same time. Like, okay, she got her hair like that. Or you didn't show me a picture, now I got to go try to go get it. But like, no.
Or
it's a time
you tell me, Tangie, hey, I'm finna go get my hair in a mullet. And then I
show up with the mullet. You ain't said that you get it too, but you show up with it. Like, no. Like, no.
Especially the haircut.
Yeah.
But I have, do y'all want credit if they copy you?
I don't want you to copy me.
But it's
like credit, like what? Yeah. Like I got this one. That's real petty. That's real petty. That girl said, "If you can copy, but you better say where you got it from." Like,
yeah, okay, that's petty. Never mind. Okay. It's like, y'all give me some props or something. I see y'all. I'll be still seeing y'all. Okay.
I wouldn't. I just copy you and be like, "Come on, Tisha."
But okay. All right. What else we got?
I think that was our last topic. Oh, but I do want to say this overall. I think that people should be okay with your style or your cadence. Be okay with being weird, even if it's weird.
Yeah,
even if it's weird, because I'm always in black. Like, usually I'm always in black because that's and I've done it since I was a little girl. Like my mom was like, even when I go school shopping when I was 6, everything on the counter was black.
Yes,
and I don't care if people call me gothic. Like, be okay with your style, being weird.
Absolutely.
I got to get back to that. That's why I've calmed down a lot, because I used to be like, but I've noticed that I care about what people think. Like if I go I have to since my butt has gotten a little, no, seriously, thinking about things like, do you want to go over there with that? Because
But I
when
think
you
that's
stand
different.
up, they're going to
You
show
being
that.
classy, though.
So you're more cautious
you're
about what you wear. That's,
classy.
I mean, I think
Yeah.
that comes
But
with
even
age.
like with
'Cause-
heels, I've even calmed down on heels because I'm like, you too tall. Like, I don't know what's happening
Yeah,
to
what's
me.
going on to where you changing? Like,
I be feeling like, because you get tired of being looked. Sometimes I be like, what y'all looking at? And I mean, everybody here is beautiful. But when you're tall, sometimes the
you
eye
stand out.
Yeah,
Tisha,
and I
I think
but
they
embrace
looking at you.
it. Embrace it, because
Yeah,
anytime
I need some of Kaylin's tea because I don't embrace it like I used to.
I
be
think
like,
you definitely
I kind of
should.
shrink down a little bit.
No.
Yeah, I
I
notice I
always
do
embrace
that.
it.
I think
'cause
you
I
tall
feel
and
like
gorgeous.
one
Yeah.
thing. That's what I can say about us. Period. And I'm not trying to sound cocky or
Don't.
anything.
Don't.
But I'm
She
just
say,
saying.
"Don't, honey."
I think all of us, including Erica, like if we walk in a room, we
Yeah.
don't have to be loud and be like, "Oh, you know what I'm saying?"
You gonna
Like
get them
we
looks.
gonna speak. Just our presence is gonna
aura.
speak
Mhm.
for itself, and I don't mind the heads or whatever. Look,
You don't
You know,
mind?
if you want to
Me
look,
neither.
embrace it.
I feel
But-
like if they ain't looking, what you doing? You ain't doing enough.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, don't look at me. I
Tisha.
guess I'm like, what y'all? I'm serious.
Because you tall and gorgeous and model-esque and you
I'm
got
not
fashion.
Yes, you
My
are.
eyes would turn and look at you in a
Or
room
I
too.
think what you're
Yeah.
saying, you're trying to get comfortable within your.
Yeah.
Because
your
why do you want to
figure
blend
now.
in?
You're trying to
Yes, 'cause
get
it's
comfortable
changed
with
a
your
lot.
figure now. That's
Oh,
what you're
is that
saying.
what it is?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's like I've been to like little like barbecues and things, and everybody can walk, but when the minute I get up, it's like, no, I'm
Boom,
serious.
boom,
but
boom.
my butt ain't the biggest one in the room. But maybe because they wasn't expecting it. So it's like, oh, you don't tripped your ass out coming in with this butt. Like, cause they look at me like, oh, she just finna, and then, but not
then
saying my
you-
butt is just huge, but I don't know.
It draws attention,
draws
and you're
attention
not
because I'm
comfortable
tall.
with. You
Right.
feel like they're looking just at
Right.
your butt.
You know what?
So-
I hate to say this, and this is not me, but I know that this is a thing. Sometimes when you're a beautiful woman like you with a big booty and you walk into a room or gorgeous like you,
Mhm.
women are looking for the flaw. Some women are looking for the flaw.
Okay.
Y'all ain't never experienced.
Mhm.
If you go to my forehead, you'll find the flaw.
That girl said my forehead.
You got on a hat.
Girl got a huge forehead.
That is not the flaw. But I've known women to do that. Like size a woman up and down and she could be amazingly gorgeous. And they're gonna pick out the one thing that they spot as a flaw. And I'm like, why are you doing that?
Mhm.
If she beautiful, she beautiful.
Yeah.
You remember that time we went to Essence Fest and that
Mhm.
she chocolate model, bald
yeah.
head,
Mhm.
came walking through there, no shoes on her feet,
Mhm.
white
very
gown,
free.
just
Mhm.
we all went like
Yeah.
if she bad, she bad.
She bad.
Now I
Yeah.
will compliment. Now, y'all ladies, compliment when you see somebody that's pretty.
Instead of just staring at them
don't be
with a mug on your
right.
face.
Compliment.
Right.
It's nothing wrong. We need to big each other up more. I think we're
Yes.
getting better at that though. But
Oh, I do it
Mhm.
all the time. I would
Yeah.
walk up to a woman in a minute and go, "You are so gorgeous.
Mhm.
You are
have
so
to.
beautiful."
You
Yeah.
know that might have made their day.
Exactly. You don't know what a person is going through.
Right, you don't know. And then
Absolutely.
you
So
come
a
and tell
little
them
small
that.
compliment, it could be
Yeah.
like just anything.
They could be 4 pills away from ending it all.
That's
they
true.
could have-
That is so true.
And speaking of that, because I feel horrible because this is our topic, I would walk up and say, "Where did you get that? Because I'm finna go cop that. I'm finna
Yeah, I'll
cop
do
you
that
right
too.
now. Where,
Yeah.
I'll do
where
that
is
too.
that from?
I'll do that too.
Girl, I'm
Mhm.
telling you now, I'm stealing it.
Yeah.
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 But at least I told him. I gave him the
Mhm.
credit.
What else we got?
That's it. That was
Okay,
our
so
last
that's
topic.
it. I think this was a
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
episode.
And y'all
Some
look
good
beautiful
takeaways
today.
for y'all. So
Yeah.
do y'all. I
As
ain't gonna
usual,
say-
thanks for watching.
Yes, thank y'all. And don't forget, like we said at the beginning,
Mhm.
I hope I'm not looking cross-eyed because this, okay, but anyway.
You and this might been fighting the whole episode.
time.
Y'all, some of her might have had like 5 fights. I
Yeah.
think the
It's
mic
been
won.
winning,
Yeah,
right.
The mic
I kind
won.
of got back in the game a little bit, but but
Her-
yes, don't
her and Mike
forget to
Tyson.
like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, you guys.
And stay tuned to our next
She said-
episode.
Stay tuned.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Adios.
This has been a Rogue Media Network production.